All right, all right. We are back in beautiful Belmar, New Jersey on a sunny day, which is my favorite in Belmar. And I have a very special guest on. I have Mary from the Emerald Pub. Good morning, Mary. How are you?
I'm well, Mark. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you. Thank you for coming on today. And you were recommended to us by a podcast that was not too long ago with Carrie and Captain Dave.
Yes, my good friends.
They were excellent guests. They were back here. They were here in June, and they told you about that you should come on this?
They did tell me.
Did they enjoy themselves?
They really did.
All right, cool. They're good peeps. They're clients of Wingman, and they're good people, and I like their conversation was great that we had with them. So the Emerald Pub is something totally unique. It's not something you see every day. So let's kind of dig into this. It's a school bus that it's been converted to an Irish pub.
Portable Irish pub inside.
Portable Irish pub. We've done a lot of podcasts. I work with a lot of businesses. I've never once heard of a portable Irish pub, but you have that here today. And so, how many times have you been to Ireland?
13 times.
13 times.
13 times. I'm going to live there. I have my dual.
You have a dual citizenship.
And eventually I will live there, but right now I'm still raising. My youngest is a senior this year, so I'm almost there.
Now, what made you decide that you wanted to have a bus with a Irish bar in it?
So, when I'm not in Ireland, I miss Ireland. So,
Okay.
I thought, well, it would be great to bring a piece of Ireland to America. So, I'm a school bus driver, and I saw a lot of people making these on trailers. That happened probably 7-8 years ago, but during COVID, a lot came out on trailers. They're only 12 feet long. I'm actually 40 feet long.
40 feet long.
The bus is 40 feet, so the pub is probably like 35 because you have to take off the engine in my seat. So it's 35 by 8 feet, and a school bus is 6.5 feet tall.
Okay.
So I said, well, God gave me a CDL for a reason, so I'm going to flip a bus into a pub. So that's how Emerald was born.
So when did you decide on this venture?
So I've been thinking about it a lot for the last 2 years, but I bought it to action last June. I bought the bus June 10th last year.
Wow, so about 13, 14 months ago, you bought this bus. Now, what did you have to do with the bus to get it to be a Irish pub?
So we had to strip the bus. You had to take all the seats out, which is harder than it looks. My nephew and his friend AJ did that. I helped.
Shout out to her nephew and
Woo,
AJ.
AJ and AJ, that's their team. AJ and AJ.
Come on.
No, I can't make this up. Okay.
AJ has a friend named AJ.
Yes.
That's like unheard of. Like you never hear of two AJs.
I know, it's weird. And like his friend is taller than him, but we call him little AJ because he's younger than my nephew. So AJ and AJ helped me with my bus.
Shout out to AJ squared.
Yeah, it was, yeah, we're doing some math. So then we had to paint the bus because to register a school bus, you can't have it commercially. I had to change the color.
Can't have a yellow bus.
Can't have a yellow bus.
It's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I don't think that, these guys coming out of this Irish pub should be in a yellow bus.
No. You want to keep it real. So then my friend Frank, I designed the bus, and I had collected the furniture for the bus. The best part about the bus is that Emerald was from Marketplace. I bought her on Facebook Marketplace, and all the furniture you see came off of Marketplace. Obviously, except for the kegerator, the TV, the toilet. There's a toilet. Everything else, little fridge. Everything else, Facebook Marketplace. There's like benches on my bus that are 150 years old. That came from a mansion in Asbury, and I bought it off a woman in Fairhaven. And they said, what are you going to do with this? And I said, I'm making a portable Irish pub on a school bus. They're like, really? And they're like, can you send me pictures when it's done? So I did, and blown away.
Totally. I think that's so cool. So you have this love for Ireland. You miss Ireland when you're not there.
I do.
And so now, how long did it take you to get the bus set up? Like from all the market, some of the AJs taking out the seats, painting the bus, getting all this stuff from Marketplace, installing it in the bus?
So Frank came in June, and we laid out the plan for the bus, and then he had me order like the electrical, the plumbing, the major things. He showed up August 7th last year. And then we went to Lowe's a lot and Home Depot, and we got the wood for the flooring and the walls, and then we came up with extra touches. Like it looks like I have stained glass windows on the side of the bus. I can't tell you how it was done, but it's pretty cool. And we did that with the emergency hatches with LED lights. So, I mean, you really feel like you're in an actual building. So
That is so cool.
took about a month. And then
So in August now we're running.
it was September.
September,
September I took it to the Irish Festival in Manahawkin because I live year-round in Manahawkin.
How did people like that?
Oh my God, she got a lot of love. She was well received that day because no one had ever seen something like this. Again, they've seen the trailers, but they never seen a bus.
Yep. So now on a normal thing, so you go to fairs and events, things like that. But now, like, but you also do like birthday parties and stuff like that.
Yeah, we've done anniversaries. I just did a block party.
So how does that work? Tell us about how that goes about, how you go about that.
So it's not as easy as it looks because everything has to be bolted down in Emerald when I drive her to a location. So there's literally brackets built in. So then when I show up at the venue, it takes me about 10, 15 minutes to pull all the chairs out, the stools, and set her up, hang my Irish flag outside. I have a partition that blocks my seat that has my family crest and stuff, so it makes it look like you're walking into an actual pub. So a lot of thought went into this.
So you put a lot of detail into this.
Yeah, we really did. It was a true labor of love, but it was, to me, worth every hour, every minute.
All right, so then what happens? So now you have, so now you're doing these events, and people rent it for a couple hours at a time, or?
Yeah, so I try to stick to 4, 6, and 8 hours. But obviously I'll work with you, if you need more or less, whatever, but that's what my website says.
If they need more than 8 hours, that's a problem too.
I don't judge people. I'm Irish. Like
that's a long day.
We're social people, so
that's a long day of drinking. 8 hours. Wow.
It's okay.
So you bring it to their house. You set it up.
I plug her in,
and
then
this is a BYOB.
BYOB. But you have a kegerator that holds 2 sixtels, a 2-tap system, so you could have 2 different beers. It has a refrigerator if you want to chill your drinks. It has a TV. It has a wee fireplace. It has a bathroom.
Wow.
With a sink, yes. LED lighting, great stereo. And so you could, I say 20 people. It seats, there's 20 seats. There's 20 bar seats. There's room for people on benches. But you can expand the area. I have a stairs that goes out the back, so you could walk in through the bus and out the bus, and you could put up tables out in front of it.
Do people normally put tables and chairs out too to kind of make it, if they have more than 20 in their party?
Well, they could. It's new, so no one has done that.
Yep.
People have just stuck to the 20 people and hanging out, but that's an option. So I have to update the website. I'm new to this, but I'm trying. So we did some AI. I'm not a big AI girl, but we did some AI images of picnic benches or barrels being in front of the bus.
Yep.
So options. So
that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
I'm excited.
So now, the parties that you've done, how have they gone? How are people receiving it?
It went well. We had a 50th anniversary. That was my first one. That was pretty. They were blown away because they were Irish. So they, you don't have to be Irish to enjoy Emerald, but they really appreciate it.
Yep.
Something that you took the time to make. Block party went well. We had a birthday party. We had a happy hour. It's just starting out. So,
sure.
But what I did do was really cool. At the largest Irish festival, the Monmouth one at the racetrack, I partnered with Shanky's Whip Whiskey. They're from Ireland.
Okay.
And they sampled whiskey on my bus for 2 hours.
That's perfect.
Oh my God, it was amazing. We had so much fun.
Everybody had fun.
Everybody had fun. It was great. That's what I envisioned when I, so going with distributors might be a way for them to do events.
That would be a good way to expand because
Right.
the distributors are getting something unique that they've never seen before.
Correct.
And you're the first to the market with something like this.
Yes.
So they're probably a good lead in, and in a lot of cases they have a budget to do stuff.
Right. Yeah. So I'm looking into that. I'm off for the summer now, because I'm a school bus driver. So now I have more time to focus.
So what's the game plan? Is it to just be a fun thing? Is it to make it a business? Where do you see this going?
I would like it to be a full-time business eventually.
Full-time business?
Yes, I would
But I
love
think
for
there's
that.
enough events that people would want to book you for.
Yes. I just have to get the word out there. That's why I'm here with you.
That's why she's here with me.
That's why I'm here with them.
She's on Grit Won't Quit to get the word out there. So anybody in Monmouth County and Ocean County that's looking to have fun, and I'm sure this could go to Middlesex if it had to, and
I was born in Middlesex
even
County.
Mercer, go down 195.
Yeah.
Can it go on the Parkway?
Oh yeah.
Go 65 miles an hour?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I've been on the Parkway.
What's funny is I have a trolley business I was telling you offline, and people call me all the time and go, can this go on the Parkway? It's got a V10 engine in there. It's got a bus engine in there. Of course it can go on the Parkway. It's got, it's got heating and cooling. It's everything. So I asked the same question that the clients asked me. So this is super cool. I love what you're doing. I love that you have created Ireland
in America.
In America.
My motto is bringing a touch of Ireland to you. That's my motto. But it is. That was my goal. Like, I love being in Ireland. I would be there right now if I could, but my family, that darn family issue. But anyway.
As soon as your son gets out of high school.
Soon, I know. The joke is Uber is going to drop Liam off at college because Mom's already going to be in Ireland.
Liam, he's got the name Liam.
I have a Shannon, a Maura, and a Liam. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not Irish.
No. So now, you want to get the name out there, and you want to expand, and you want to do these things. Now, do you have a marketing plan to start thinking about how you're going to partner up with some of these distributors, and how you're going to expand the business so that every hour that can be booked for these Irish parties can be?
I do have a plan. I just,
are you following it?
I'm starting to. Like I said, I just got off for the summer. It was a rough school year, but now I have time, so I do have the letter to send out to everybody. And I actually want to mail letters. I'm old school like that, and I'm going to mail them one of my trifold brochures right here, and my business card. And it's going to take a week to do that, but I don't care because I have a week to do that.
Yep,
so.
Sure. And again, I think this is nice. You have a full-time job, but this is starting to be like something to think about and grow and grow and grow.
Yeah.
And then when you don't want to be a
bus driver anymore? Oh my gosh, I can't imagine that day. But it
might get to
my
that.
job is great. So I have hours in the middle of the day. Like school bus driving is the perfect job. We have like 4 hours in the middle of the day. So I have time to, work on the business. And then I have enough days where I can take a half day if I have to take the bus out.
Yeah.
So.
And now, are you the only one who drives this bus, or?
I am. I am the only person. And my next to my seat, it says Irish Mary by my window. It says Irish Mary. That's what I'm known as in Manahawkin.
So, and I think that the events and the fairs like that Monmouth County one and the Manahawkin one, I think those would be great for people to get to check out the bus and then book parties and bachelorette parties and things like that.
Yeah, I'm willing.
You're willing.
Willing to work.
Willing to work. So this is I think this is fun. So it provides up to 20 people, but then you can also, like you said, set up the tables and chairs if you have a bigger group than that. And let people know what's the pricing look like for this?
So it starts at 6 hours is $700 plus tax, and 4 hours. I'm sorry, 4 hours is $700 plus tax. 6 hours is $900, and the 8 hours would be $1,200.
All right.
So.
And then. What are they responsible? They have to bring their own drinks on, and you have the glasses and the mugs and everything.
I give them glasses to use if they want to purchase them. I have a whole bunch of merch. I have these most amazing whiskey glasses, but I provide 20-pint glasses with the rental. Okay. And if they want to keep them, then they get a discounted rate for buying those. I have shot glasses.
So anything goes on this
anything
bus.
Goes on this bus. But don't tell me about it because I'm not.
So what do you do during the So you bring the bus there. What do you do then?
I can go somewhere. I don't have to be there.
You'll just leave the bus.
Well, I'm taking the key with me. They're not getting the key to the bus. But
Sure. But you don't need to.
I don't need to chaperone. I hope I don't. There's cameras on the bus, but we only use them if there was an incident.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the bus just hangs out.
She's not going anywhere without that key. So she's all yours. Cool. There's a lease agreement. I mean, they have to sign. They're going to be responsible.
I think that's just a fun, different activity that, when I think about the summer on the Jersey Shore, recently we had a guy who does pedicycles. He's got 2 different bikes that you rent from 6 to 15 people. You rent. You go to 4 or 5 different bars. One they have one in Seaside and one in Beach Haven. So
I've seen the one in Beach Haven.
So you ride with your friends. You can bring drinks on there. You stop at a couple different bars. Also down in Belmar, right across the marina, you have Belmar Tiki, which is a cool boat that they have. You come with a group of friends and you go out on the water for 2 hours, and it's a great afternoon. So this is another fun activity that's different than the normal Jersey Shore stuff.
It's definitely out of the box. It was an out of the box idea. It's unique, so that's where I'm fortunate, But But
I love it.
she's going to work, my girl.
So I can't wait to see this around town. I can't wait to see.
She was in the parade. She was in the parade. I'm getting a better spot next year.
The Belmont Parade?
Yeah, she was
Oh,
at the
everything's
end of
great,
the. I was at the end, but next year I was told I'm getting moved up because everybody loved her so much.
There you go. The Belmont Parade is a fun parade in town, and
Oh yeah.
we've been in it for 2 years with the trolley company Shubu. So and you know, every year when that paperwork comes, like we fill it out very fast because we want to be in it.
Fun fact: it's the biggest parade in New Jersey. It's the biggest St. Patty's Day parade in New Jersey.
Really?
It is.
Shout out to Belmar on
Woo,
that
go
one. Shout out
Belmar.
to the town, to the borough of Belmar. I
Yeah.
did not know that, but that's even better. It makes
I
me
know.
want to, you know, we gave out so many giveaways. We got these little footballs made, these like stress ball footballs,
Oh.
and we were throwing them out of the bus. I don't know who has more fun. Like everybody has, like, you know, just goes wild like as we go on the street. I feel like it's I feel like that Belmar parade is, you know, I feel like I have too much fun that day.
A little cold this year. It was a little cold.
It was all right.
It was 20-something. The bus was like a tin can.
Yeah.
You know, like I only have heat in the front. When I'm plugged in, I have heating and air conditioning. But
You know,
yeah.
for you, you can't drink on the bus, but I don't drive my trolley, so I can drink on the bus, and it warms me up.
Yeah, I know. Well, don't worry. I have a house right there. I have a huge parade party, and I couldn't go to it this year because I was at the end of the parade. But
Too
my
fun.
friends had fun.
That's funny. So this is super cool. I love it. I love what you're doing. I want to keep up the great work. As we wrap up today, let everybody know where they can find you online, on social media, etc., so that you know, you get the word out.
Okay. So you can find me on my website, which is www.emeraldpubbusnewjersey.com. I'm on Instagram as Emerald Pub Bus New Jersey, or Facebook as Emerald Pub Bus New Jersey. So I'm pretty
Emerald
easy to find.
Pub Bus New Jersey. So you're well branded. I love it. And
Oh, here's my
Oh,
bus on the back.
there's your bus on the back of the branded shirt there.
Ooh.
Thank you for coming in this morning.
Thank you,
Thanks for
sir.
telling us about the bus. And I look forward to seeing it around.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good
Be
luck
well.
with everything.
Thank you.